Go.
Hi, my goal is to inform you about nuclear power plant. According to Edwards and Government in America, nuclear power plant is a hot topic in the political science debate. A lot of people say one of the scariest things about nuclear power is that it is unpredictable. We don't know if something will go wrong. If something does, an explosion might occur. As you all know, nuclear power plant is very dangerous, especially when radioactive materials is released into the environment, and that can harm the people, the organisms, the plants, the building, and everything. A country will face a lot of challenges during a nuclear power plant explosion. To start off, what is nuclear power? Well, nuclear power can be a non-renewable energy source. According to Nuclear Energy Gale Encyclopedia, 60% of the world use nuclear power as a non-renewable energy source, and France is the country that uses the most nuclear power plant. There are two types of nuclear reaction. One is fusion, which is the isotopes combine and they absorb energy, and the other one is fission, which the isotopes split and they release energy. If the reaction is not controlled, a nuclear power plant can occur. And a nuclear explosion is like when the core is not being controlled, and that can destroy the environment by releasing radioactive materials. No. My next point, what are the advantages and disadvantages of nuclear energy? There are a lot of advantages and disadvantages. People who favor nuclear power plant, they say that there is no air pollutants, and that's a good thing. And people say that it releases less carbon dioxide than burning of fossil fuels, and that's a good thing for the environment. People who don't favor the nuclear power plant, concerned about the safety issue and where do we dispose the radioactive waste. Unfortunately, nuclear power plant can be very dangerous. Both Department of Energy and Department of Home Security play important roles in the nuclear power plant safety. Department of Energy deals with the nuclear safety issues, while the Department of Home Security try to secure the nuclear power plant. But according to BENSO, nuclear power plant have been improved ever since the 3 Mile accident. A country must have a plan to be able to navigate successfully through a nuclear explosion. Furthermore, the president of the country plays a lot of roles during a nuclear power plant meltdown. The cause can get worsened if we don't, like the meltdown can be worse if we don't know the cause of the nuclear power plant. So that is why it's a good way to know the cause of the nuclear power plant explosion right away. And the president needs to assess the seriousness of the power plant explosion. And the president needs to prevent this from happening by sending an emergency response team. The main threat about a nuclear power plant is the radioactive materials that can be released into the environment, and that can put the people in the environment and the animals at risk. The emergency response team will determine the cause of the accident and lessen the degree of damage, and that's a good thing. To conclude, nuclear energy is a hot political debate. It's a hot topic in the political science debate. A lot of people debate whether it is worth it to have nuclear power as a non-renewable energy source. If the nuclear power plant is not controlled properly, then the power plants can cause damage. And more countries are accepting nuclear power plant as a non-renewable energy source. People are still concerned about the safety issues of the nuclear power plant, and I have a visual aid. I don't know if you can see it. Can you zoom up? Do they see it right? All right, this is a visual. All right, this is okay, you can go back. This is how the nuclear power plant looks like. This is the turbine. This is the cooling tower. And this is the reactor, the control rod, which controls the reaction. This is the steam generator. This is the pump. So this is pretty much how the structure of a nuclear power plant looks like. It's very useful. And that's it. You could turn around.
You just keep playing it.